You're a good talker, you know.
Yeah, I like to talk.
Yeah, hell
You know
yeah.
that.
Hell,
You
yeah.
can carry on a conversation and
That's
tell
all
good
right.
stories.
You know what I mean? I like to sit here and shoot the shit too. So.
I can walk and chew gum, and that's all that matters.
Hell yeah. All good
Yeah.
things. All good things.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the story you got coming up for us today. I might actually need that pillow, as you were talking about earlier, to cover up my boner.
The what? Oh.
So, how's everybody doing this week?
I'm doing all right.
All right.
It was a busy fucking week. Honestly, I don't have a lot of busy weeks, but
Right. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a kind of a goofy week for me too. I got a lot of bullshit going on at home with my landlord. But the craziest thing I heard was some pretty funny shit. Um, George Clooney, like
George Clooney from ER.
from ER, from like before when he like even before like when he first started ER, I heard he was a real prankster and like pulled like the king of fucking pranks from what they claimed. He had a roommate with a cat and he had really early call times, so he'd get up real early, clean out the litter box for his roommate, and this went on for like a week
Why was he cleaning the litter box?
because he wanted to fuck with his roommate.
Okay.
So the roommate.
Oh, the litter box cleaning was part of the
Yeah.
prank?
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was a chore or something.
No.
Okay.
So the roommate starts tripping out and like, oh my God, my cat hasn't shit for a week. Like I think I gotta take it to the vet. And he's like, no, I think you should like wait it out for another day or so. So next morning, gets up real early, roommate takes off, goes to work. George Clooney takes a shit in the litter box, leaves.
Shut the fuck up.
Roommate comes home, there's a massive shit in the litter box. And like I heard that and I'm just like, motherfucker, that I'm not a George Clooney fan anymore, like due to some personal bullshit, but that is the fucking prank of all fucking pranks.
How could you not be a George Clooney fan after hearing that?
Right.
Right.
I mean, like I have to adjust. I mean, the comedy's great, but his personal views are for shit. Like, that's just my thought.
Fair enough.
But I don't want to get into that part.
So he took a massive shit after
Right.
the cat hadn't shit for a week.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's
So then
pretty
the guy-
fucked
So then
up.
the guy thought the cat finally shit,
Yeah.
and it was a massive log.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I
love
thought
it.
it was fucking
That is pretty funny,
hilarious.
though.
I
That
thought
is
it was the
pretty
funniest shit.
Where'd you hear
So-
that?
I heard it. It started off on the radio, and then I followed it through with watching a bunch of his interviews on YouTube
Oh,
to confirm that this information was correct
I fucking love
before I brought it to this, because I was like, that's like the best
That-
fucking
hey,
prank ever.
it. That's a good one.
So
I
that was
was-
my busy week. I
Yeah.
heard you had a fucking busy week. Tell
Oh,
us about that.
Fucking A, man. So these guys hit me up, messaged me actually through Instagram, and I don't check my Instagram messages a lot, but I started going through them because I was like, hey, somebody might be trying to reach out, you know what I mean? So I started going through these messages, and again, messaged me about a week prior. It's like, hey, I got this channel, Documentary Forever. And basically, he didn't even give me an option. He was like, hey, we're on our way out to Peoria, because we know that's where you're at, and we wanna film a documentary on you. And I was like, well, shit, I mean, how can I fucking say no to that? Here's my number. So started texting him and two other guys, the whole film crew, just headed out from LA, and they just wanted to do a documentary on Kinghillbilly. So,
Well, I could say that that's going to be a very, I would say, interesting view or an interesting watch.
it's gonna be
Because-
fucking epic. It's
Because
gonna
to
be legendary.
be honest, the way I picture you from knowing you the last 5 years that I have,
Mhm.
and you throwing everything on just right on the table,
Yeah.
no lies, no bullshit.
No, there ain't no bullshit. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's gonna be the realest documentary I
Right.
think anybody's ever seen.
And then you hitting that lottery ticket.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like the fucking American dream right
Fucking
there.
A, right?
And it couldn't have happened to one of the best people I've ever met in my life.
I'm a humble. I appreciate that. Thank you. It means a lot. But yeah, no, I'm a real humble guy, you know. But yeah, no, I know I'm a fucking character, and he just, you know, he's seen the. He said his 21-year-old brother is the one that told him. He was like, hey, you gotta check this fucking guy out, you know. And he said once he started watching, he was fucking hooked, you know. And he's like, I gotta go fucking meet this guy, you know. Let's see. So, yeah, no, he was he worked on a couple big channels. One of them, All Gas No Brakes. But yeah, we did a lot of talking in the last 3 days. It was really cool to hang out with these guys, especially to like have some friends awake at night, you know, because me being that nocturnal lifestyle, I understand everybody's got to work and have jobs, but yeah, it was nice to have friends hanging out at night, and they were just interviewing, following me around with the camera, and I was just doing my life while they were filming.
Oh yeah.
I'm one of the few guys that like 4 in the morning. All of a sudden, you'll send me a message and I'll respond right away.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
your
you know
ass
I'm
wakes up
till
at like fucking 3:30.
3, 4.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but
surfing the web, looking for deals, trying to make money.
yeah, same thing.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Watching,
That's what
I watch
hustlers
music
do.
videos and feed the baby now, but on
Yeah.
the other hand, I'm strolling Facebook Market,
marketplace,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
find the next fucking big thing. Not even to make money, son. I just want to fucking ride shit, you know.
Right. I saw that. Saw you had a video on. Well, it was TikTok, Facebook, one of the two. You're talking about Arizona is scared of the dark.
Absolutely.
I need a little more explanation here, man.
We talked about that when we were out riding a couple
Yeah, we
weeks ago,
did.
remember?
Yeah, now we're gonna fucking talk about it here
Yeah,
because that's
yeah,
one
yeah.
of the
We
things.
had that discussion a couple weeks
Oh
ago.
god, that's one of the things that just fucking just irks. It just not a lot of things hit a nerve with me, but that's one of the things that as soon as the fucking sun sets in the desert, everyone locks themselves indoors. 8 p.m. and they're just fucking gone, you know.
Yep.
I mean, not everybody,
But a lot of people.
but I'd say fucking 80% of this valley is fucking inside at night, and it sucks because here's the thing, right? I'm not waking up until that sun goes down. One, it's hot. One, it's too fucking bright. I don't like it, so I'm not gonna do it, right? Well, I want to buy shit, and that's what pisses me off, right? Because I'm like, hey, you know, I try to explain to them, I'm a night guy, right? I'm gonna come through, no bullshit. I got cash, you know, no reason to be scared. And they're just like, nope, I don't. And it's like, I don't meet after the sun goes down. And you're just like, I'm just so lost on that, right? Crimes happened here in the day as well, so I need an explanation. So Joe, I need an explanation. Why is Arizona afraid of the dark? I mean, just tell me.
I have no idea, man, but I see the same thing. Like once the sun goes down, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, you know, it's like you're rolled up the sidewalk in the neighborhood. Nobody wants to do anything. Nobody will respond to a text after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, right? Like you're looking on Facebook Marketplace and whatever. You try to, nothing. It just gets quiet.
Ghost town.
Ghost town.
Completely. It just boggles my mind because I've been to other places, right? I feel like majority of the country has a night and a day. But you look at Phoenix, right? And it's bumper to fucking bumper now during the day, right?
All day long.
All day now. And there's no 5 o'clock traffic no more. That shit's all fucking day, right? And so it's like, it would only make sense to spread some of that at night, right?
At night,
But-
the roads are empty.
Yeah, and it's crazy because you come in here right now, it's a fucking ghost town. During the day, everyone's just out there. I don't even know what fucking kind of dream they're chasing because I feel like you can do the same shit at night that you can do during the day. So I just don't understand how, and it's only an Arizona thing, you know? You go to fucking California, the motherfuckers, they're just out. Everyone's out, you know what I mean? Back east, motherfuckers, anywhere, Vegas, and people are out. And it's just Arizona in particular, it's just weird to me because especially in the desert with how hot it is, you would think that the nights would be more active because they're actually fucking bearable, you know?
Because the
I mean, a
temperature's
95-degree low is still fucking not bearable, but
But you're not out in the
it's
sun.
better than 115, right?
Exactly.
And so it's like, even during the summer, man, these motherfuckers are out grinding all day and not fucking doing shit at night. So I wish just somebody could have a decent explanation so I could at least understand.
Uh, my best way I can explain that would be fucking COVID, man.
COVID.
Because it's been that way since COVID.
You know, I
Is
feel
really
like
when
before
that kinda
I
shit
COVID,
think you're
down.
right. Yeah.
I feel like before
Because-
COVID we
But
did
even
have a
before
more.
COVID, it wasn't. It was
'Cause-
still a
Yeah.
little, but it's gotten worse.
It
since
is
Definitely
COVID.
gotten
It is
worse in 5 years.
Definitely intensified
Since
since
COVID.
COVID.
Absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
Walmart's not open 24 hours anymore.
Yeah,
No.
fuck.
And
I
nobody
miss
wants to go kick it at fucking Winco for whatever reason.
3 a.m.
I
shopping
mean-
trips at Walmart were fucking amazing. You know,
Yeah.
CVS and Walgreens used to be 24 hours.
some of them, yes.
Some of them still
Some
are,
of them.
but all of them are.
Very few are 24 hours anymore. A lot of
There
you
are
know.
still 2 24-hour auto parts stores, though.
Really? It's
Right.
not 43rd and Cactus no more. That was the 24-hour auto
No,
zone.
now it's McDowell and
59th.
McDowell and 59th, the auto
Yeah.
zone.
But who
Yeah.
the fuck wants to go down there at
Dude, I've
midnight
been at my
to pick
shop,
up a
I've been
fucking
at my shop and
alternator?
needed something at 2 in the morning.
Oh
I
fuck!
had to run down there.
Yeah,
and
you
they had it.
Yeah, you better go there strapped up.
Well, I always do. I always do.
Yeah, that
Who
place.
doesn't, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, fuck.
Yeah, there's one on the East Valley, one on the West Valley that are 24 hours.
59th and McDowell at fucking
Yeah.
midnight. Good one.
Fuck that shit.
Don't stop at the Circle K to get a fucking soda.
Right?
I'm skipping my Pepsi on that one, motherfuckers.
Right? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, COVID really fucked everything up for it because hanging out at fucking Walmart at 3 a.m. watching all these drunk fuckers stroll in here trying to, wear off their drunk before they go home because
Yeah.
they're
Oh, yeah.
underage or still live with mom.
It was
or-
fun to people watch
Yeah,
that
it
shit,
was
you know.
great.
I just go hang out at Walmart. Me and my lady used to do that, you know. Just go to Walmart just to walk around, just to browse, you know. We would just fucking go because, 3 in the morning, what the fuck else is there to do, right? Let's go to fucking Walmart and just fucking browse, see what the fuck's going on, you know.
I used to go shopping at 2, 3 in the morning at Walmart because there was nobody there.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
what you need, get out.
In and out.
Shelves are all loaded
Yep,
up.
yep.
You know,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
like before we go away camping or go to the dunes or something. Night before, 3 in the morning, go to
100%.
Walmart.
Hell yeah, that was the easiest way to do it.
Load everything up, we're good.
Yeah.
But COVID fucked everything up.
Yeah, that fucking ruined this whole fucking state.
Yeah, it did.
But
Absolutely.
I mean, that's some bullshit. Speaking of bullshit,
Yeah.
what the fuck was with the cops on Monday?
Oh my God. You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the fuck happened. All right?
Was that the video I saw with the 2 cops talking to you?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw that. I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, honestly, anticlimactic. Nothing. They were
Nothing.
just saying hi.
Oh,
So the documentary crew was there, and it was funny because they were filming me bumping in the truck, and so I had AC/DC Thunderstruck. And if you know that fucking song, that's a loud fucking song,
Yeah,
you
it
know.
is.
That thing screams. And so with my stereo system in my truck, it was just echoing. Well, I think they just pulled up to get a drink or something, but they heard that. They parked in the back, and they heard that fucking thing from the back, so they walked up, and they loved it, though. They were all about it, and we sat there talking for a minute, but yeah, no, they were like, yeah, no, we're cool about it. You can bump your fucking music, as long as we're not getting a complaint, we don't give a fuck. So, that was pretty cool, but it just goes to show you how different some cops could be, because you remember the video at Circle K. That's the one that kind of blew me up on TikTok was when those Peoria cops gave me shit, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh, with the
They were-
stereo going.
Oh, yeah.
And you were walking
Yeah.
out the door?
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember that
and it
one.
was a
Yeah.
Friday night at 11
Yeah,
p.m.
yeah,
No
yeah.
one complained. I'm friends with the lady that works at the store. We were having a good time, and yeah, they just came in and they were just giving me shit for completely nothing, just
Yeah.
for bumping some music. But yeah, and then these other ones like wanted to be my fucking friends, It's just
They
just
were
goes
just-
to show you how much different they could be,
They just wanted to show you how big their dick was.
I guess, or how little it was. That's why they wanted to fucking yell at me. Either way, but no, they were cool. Yeah, we had a good convo. They were asking about the channel, and they had seen me. They recognized me, so they knew what I was out there doing and all about. But yeah, they just wanted to say hi and have a good time. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, I got that a lot. Everyone was like, "Oh man, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening?" Like I said, nothing much.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it was a good time. At least I didn't get a fucking ticket or get arrested. So
Right?
here we are.
Yeah, that's always good.
Right? Well, I mean, that that just goes to show if you're just a nice guy, the cops don't really fuck with you too much.
You know, they really don't. I mean, yeah, it's like that whole kill 'em with kindness thing, you know what I mean? Because what are they going
There
to
you
do,
go.
right? They roll up to you, right, with their attitude, and then I completely reverse it, don't give them my attitude back, and then where are you going to go from there, right?
Yeah, because now they're like, what do we do now?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
because they're ready for confrontation,
oh, yeah.
and you don't.
No.
You're the nicest guy in the world, and and they see this guy in this outfit going, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah,
And they
right?
think this guy's going to be a whack, and then they realize, man, he's fucking normal.
Yeah, right. I
Well,
mean, fuck.
well,
I mean,
well,
yeah.
relatively
Yeah.
speaking.
Right?
I can hold a conversation, right?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not out there drunk, right? Because I don't
Right.
even drink, right? So
Right.
they notice that. They're like, wait a minute.
You
This
ain't
guy's
drunk?
not drunk. This guy's not on drugs. What the fuck is he doing? It's just like,
He's just high on life.
yeah, just hanging out in parking lots. That's just my thing, you know?
Hanging out at
Okay.
QT, and he's high on life.
Oh, I fucking love it.
That's got to be your next spot. That's got to be a sponsor.
I've been
That's
trying.
what we're trying to
QT.
do. That's
God,
what we're
I'm
aiming
grinding
for.
that
You
out.
know, one of those things that just may hit. Somebody will see and go, you know what? Fucking guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Give him a little
It's
something.
QT and Pepsi.
Kinda
QT,
why-
by the way, did you
I
see
saw
the Pepsi
I saw the
tattoo?
tad. I saw the tad.
Oh, yeah.
And you
I
got
think
that
the next
done at
one's
QT.
gonna be
Yes.
QT.
Yeah, I'm grinding it out. I keep tagging them. You know what? They're going to see me.
Yeah.
Whether they like it or not, they're going to fucking see me, and I'm going to get that sponsorship. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah.
You
No,
just got to
definitely.
grind it out, man. We'll get there.
And you know what? Put me in a commercial. Listen, if you look online and all the comments people leave on my shit, a lot of people, oh man, I went and tried the blueberry pancake rollers, or hey man, the Pepsi at QT does hit different, right? So I'm bringing business to Quick Trip, you know, whether you like it or not, man. I'm
Just keep tagging it. Somebody will see it. And all of a sudden,
yeah.
somebody say, "Hey, look at this." You know, somebody like a corporate, you know,
Yeah.
that handles their social media, or whatever, is going to say, "This crazy motherfucker's been doing this for how long?"
oh yeah,
We got to reach out to him. And even if they reach out to you and don't do anything, at least you know you got something.
yeah, no.
You know,
Right?
you never know.
Circle K commented on one of my videos when I tagged him in there, so that was cool. You know, they said my swag was unmatched. You know, and they thanked me for visiting one of their stores, so that was cool. I thought that was pretty exciting.
That's all
Right?
it takes. You know, just sometimes you
Yeah.
just got to hit just the right spot.
But I don't go to Circle K enough. I would love to go there more, but god damn, man, like I'm not lining up for that shit. You ever been to a Circle K? It fucking sucks. You got one fucking cashier, right? You got the other two fucking degenerates that working. I don't even know where the fuck they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, god damn. And then you got the fucking 15 people in line, and then the cashier, right? They're trying to check you out using the self-checkout. What a fucking waste of time. You got the robot there, but somebody has to fucking run the robot?
Yeah, they got to wait for you. Yeah, they got to watch you use it.
Yeah, they're gonna watch you use the fucking robot. Yeah, good one. Just a fucking nightmare for everybody. It doesn't accept the
Lazy
fucking
ass.
bills. God, what a
right.
fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it's not perfected yet.
I would
No.
love to go to Circle K more, but the Pepsi doesn't hit the same. The
Right?
mixture, it's always flat. They just never have a good fucking mixture. It's just, their food sucks.
Yeah.
Quick
Well-
Trip where it's at. You can eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Quick Trip
Oh, Quick
and
Trip's
literally
great.
not fuck up your stomach. It's fresh, quality food.
And no matter what
Exactly.
quick trip you go to, even around the country, like I've been all over the country,
It's consistent.
it's consistent. It's always the same.
Yeah.
It's always the same.
That's the way it should be.
Right?
Circle K, every Circle K in the valley, when you walk in the door, what does it smell like? Urine
Throw
and
up.
hot dogs.
Yeah, it's got that.
Piss and vinegar smell.
It reminds me of a dive bar where you're standing next to the bar and they got the fucking drink mat.
And it's just starting, the
Yeah.
smell's just coming out of the
They
fucking,
got that drink mat.
Plus
and
it's always wet.
Everything's fermenting in there
Yeah.
and just fucking ugh,
Yeah.
awful.
urine and hot dogs. That's what it smells
Oh,
like.
it smells terrible. QT always fresh.
QT's
Clean
great.
restrooms.
And they're building QTs like crazy now. They're
Oh,
popping
yeah.
up all over.
Number one award-winning QT kitchen. They have an award in 7th Street
7th Street and the 101 has the award-winning kitchen.
for the best one feeder.
Hell yeah.
We'll have to
Shout
hit
out
that
to
one
7th
up.
Street and the 101. I'm going to have
Hell
to go
yeah.
there and get a pizza.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they're QT's blowing up in the valley. That's why they're popping up all over the place.
Yeah,
They want to
first.
dominate the valley versus. I mean, we got a shit ton of Circle K's out here.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, there's places where Circle K's
Too
are on
many.
opposite corners.
yeah.
Too many.
Like
Oh, yeah.
places.
35th and Union Hills. They
Yeah.
got two Circle K's and a mobile.
Yeah.
That mobile used to be a Shell.
Yeah.
I worked there when it was Shell. It was independently owned. I worked there. I got a pistol in my face and robbed at gunpoint one night, and I kind of didn't want to work there anymore. You know, it ruined it for me, which sucked because I really loved working graveyards at the gas station. You always
Yeah.
meet new people. I really enjoyed that job, but yeah, no, when you get the gun in your face, it kind of.
Changes your whole,
Oh yeah, it fucked it all up for me.
your
I was
whole
pissed.
fucking opinion on everything. I get
I
it.
gave him all the money, you know. He got like 300 and something bucks and a pack of smokes. And those two guys, it was two young kids, 19-year-old kids. They ended up doing a string of robberies. This was around 2012. And they hit 19 different stores. They finally got caught at like Dysart and the I-10 because I was involved in the case because they robbed me, right?
Yeah.
And they ended up fucking, I think they both got like 22 years.
Wow.
And they said these cats got about $5 grand total.
For all that work.
22 years of your life, you're going to be in a fucking cage for 5 G's? Motherfucker, Jack in the Box was hiring. Like, where the fuck were you at? I mean, I don't fucking understand. I just don't get the thought process on that.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But what are you going to do?
All right. Hell if I know.
But yeah, so that was, but yeah, no, anyway, so yeah, QTs are fucking great. The first one in the Valley that I remember was 43rd Union, because I was going to Deer Valley High School, graduated there in 03, and my sophomore year, they came out with that one. I was 15, so 24 years ago. But I remember when they first opened, this was fucking great, but they passed out this red 24-ounce tumbler. And for
Oh,
the
shit,
first
yeah.
6 months, it was free fountain
refills?
soda in that cup.
Right.
And that's fucking genius because who's going in there and just getting the drink?
Nah.
Nobody,
No,
right?
you're buying
I mean,
a hot dog. You're buying.
I was because I was in high school, right? And I really didn't have shit,
Yeah, but everybody else, somebody else that's working.
oh yeah, you're
Hot dogs, cigarettes, beer.
filling up your tank while you're there.
You're getting fuel.
Yeah, you're getting a pretzel,
Yep. Yep.
right?
Yeah.
You're getting a cookie.
Yep.
But yeah, that was cool. And then they don't do that anymore when they open the stores. But yeah, that was cool. When there was a grand opening of a store, they would literally fucking pass out that red mug. And for the first 6 months, man, free refills. I mean, and I love soda, man. I was going there 12 times a day.
But that's when corn syrup was cheap.
Oh yeah, probably isn't anymore, huh?
Not like everything else.
Probably used to cost them fucking half a cent to fill that cup.
Because that was,
Now they probably
Shit.
lose money on the soda to get you in the door, right?
I was like 16, 17 when the first QT came out. And, when they first started popping up.
Yeah.
And mine was right there at, 91st Avenue and Olive.
Okay.
That was the first one that I saw. That was my neck of the woods, my stomping
Oh, you're
grounds.
talking about east of the 101.
Yeah.
Because now there's one west of the 101 on Olive, a new one.
Yeah,
they put
yeah.
up. But yeah, no, you're talking about the one east of, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the old store.
The original,
Yeah, yeah.
And
There was nothing
At-
out there then.
right.
That thing popped up.
at the same time, Fazoli's was open for the first time around.
God, Fazoli's, they're fucking
And-
breadsticks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're still the shit. There's one at 59th in Peoria.
I heard that they reopened one.
Yeah,
or they
it's-
just started coming out again.
It's good. It tastes the same. I've been
Yeah?
there a few times.
I haven't been yet.
Yeah.
We need to take a trip.
Hell yeah. I'd be down. But at that time, it was $32 fucking to buy the 5-pound syrup box for the fountain
32
drinks.
bucks
$32
for 5
back then,
pounds of the soda.
and it makes like 3,200 drinks.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, because it only uses like that much per drink.
Yeah.
Because it's
A
concentrated.
little skeet, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
it.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know. It
Yeah,
ain't that
most of
much,
it's water.
right?
Water and air.
Yep. Carbonation.
So you heard enough about our shit. Let's hear more about you, Joe.
Yeah, let's talk to Joe.
Let's
Well, I've had an interesting 2 weeks.
yeah.
I was gone for 2 weeks on the East Coast.
I think I need that pillow now.
Your mic a little bit closer, Joe.
Hold on, here we go. Let me
You're
get.
good.
We good right there? Yeah. All right.
Perfect.
So 2 weeks I've been gone. Went to West Palm Beach, Florida, for a week. I was down there for an auction. Went down to Barrett Jackson, sold some shit, bought some shit. Did pretty good. Had a good week. Spent a few days out on the water. Partied. We had a good time. The weather was fucking perfect, man. No rain. First time I've been in Florida for more than a day and it didn't rain. And we were there for 5 days.
What was
and
the
it
temperature?
perfect. 79 degrees.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It was drop dead gorgeous. Not humid, just
Yeah.
perfect.
That sounds fucking amazing.
And then from there, I drove up to New York with a buddy of mine.
From Florida to New York?
From Florida, yeah.
How long is that?
It's normal driving. I can do it in 17, but I was towing a 25-foot center console boat up for him
Oh, shit.
as a favor.
All
And so
right.
it took us 22 hours,
Oh, God.
but did it straight through.
So 5 hours extra
Yeah,
towing the
like
boat.
4 or 5 hours extra towing
And
a
you
boat.
did it straight through yourself?
Yeah. And my
Ah,
buddy was in
damn.
his car behind me, so the two of us
How the
drove.
fuck you do 22 hours straight?
Because I'm a maniac, man. You know the way I drive.
I mean, I stay up all night, but put me behind the wheel, I'm falling the fuck asleep, man.
Now, behind the wheel, I stay wide awake.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't.
So then I got up to New York, and I spent 5 days in New York. Weather was perfect there. Got some good food. Saw some friends. Saw some family.
Yeah, I was seeing all your posts. I was jealous.
I had a great time.
Fuck.
I had a
bet.
great time. And then from there, I drove to California
From New York?
from New York.
What'd you do, the Cannonball Run?
Yes, sir, I did.
Holy shit.
And we were going for the truck record, which was the last Cannonball record that has not been broken. And the original record was like 35 hours and change, laid down by Dennis Mad Dog Mancini out of Nevada. Great guy. He's like 80 years old now. He did it in a 79 one-ton big block GMC dually. That was the-
454?
454. That's what he did it in.
That was when gas was 22 cents.
Yeah, gas was
You
less
can't
than a
afford-
buck a
You
gallon.
gotta take out a second mortgage to do that in a 454 now.
If you remember the Cannonball Run movie, there was a dually in the movie,
Yeah.
and the guy's name was Mad Dog. That was depicted on him.
Really?
Legitimate guy. He ran
Dope.
the 79 Cannonball.
And he did it, you said, in 35 hours?
He did it
to
in 35 hours and 14 minutes, I
What
think.
year was this?
1979.
79.
Now that's no GPS, different highways, not
Oh,
like
that's
it
a
is
total
now.
different
You're running a
scenario now.
You're running a Rand McNally map,
Oh, that was fast.
and
you
that
know,
was fast in a big
yeah,
block
yeah,
dually.
Yeah.
And if you, the movie's 45 years old, but if you've seen the movie, the scene in the movie where he punches his card, takes off in a truck and goes up the grass onto the interstate in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Because they left out of Connecticut originally.
Okay.
That legitimately happened. He did that. So we decided to break the truck record because it was the last record to break. So me and my co-driver, a guy named John Levy out of Nevada, who happens to be friends with Mad Dog Mancini,
Okay.
him and his dad are good friends with him, decided that we were going to break the truck record. So he built a pickup, and we ran it in a 2009 Chevy Colorado LS. For 3 years, they made that truck with a 5.3 LS motor and a two-wheel drive sport version. Super
Thing's
rare
rare
truck.
as
They
fuck,
only
yeah.
made 1,100 of them in 3 years.
Holy shit.
So he
that's rare.
found one with 49,000 miles on it that was perfect. Put
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, only 3 years. 6 fuel cells in the back. We had a total of 110 gallons of fuel.
Okay.
So we had a range of about, depending on how fast we would drive, we had a range of 500 to 700 miles. We drove it hard, so we only had a range of about 450, 500, because we were running hard the whole way. And anyway, we left New York City at 8 o'clock at night on Friday, this past Friday, May 2nd, at 8 p.m. New York time.
Yeah.
From the Red Ball Garage, and we pulled into the Portofino Hotel and Marina in Redondo Beach, California at 1:12 a.m., which is really 4:12 a.m. New York time. But you calculate the math, and that's 31 hours, 12 minutes, and 59 seconds for an average moving speed of 90 miles an hour all the way across the country with about 50 minutes of total stop time.
Holy shit.
Jesus
Let me
Christ.
just explain. An average speed of 90 is fucking crazy fast.
I mean, there are guys that have gone faster, but we did 90.
Like-
now, to maintain 90, you got to run 110, 115, 120
Oh, yeah.
for a lot of sprints because there's times where you're running 60, 70, 80. So
Yeah.
it's a numbers game. You're up, you're down.
Our average speed on Sunday Fun Day is about 28 miles an hour. So
Yeah,
to put
I
that in
know.
perspective, and we're moving on them bikes, you know.
nonstop.
So to put that in perspective, an average of 90 is fuck. So you beat it by almost 4 hours
Yeah, we beat it by 4 hours
in a truck.
in a truck.
That's
And the truck
fucking
ran
badass.
absolutely flawless. It was comfortable. Yeah, we had a good time, man. We had a really good time. I love doing it. I mean, I've cannonballed before. I've done it in 35 hours in another car. I'm doing another one this summer in July. So,
I'd love to do that.
It's a blast.
I've always wanted to do that.
It's a blast.
I think it'd be fucking, not even to, I mean, to try to do a time, you know. I mean, obviously it's fun to run it fast, you know, that's the point.
It's work. It's work. People, you know.
It is work. It's a lot. You got to have a team.
You got to. We had a big team. We had spotters. We have a guy that watches a computer from the time we leave New York to the time we get to California.
Yeah.
He's looking at every road camera 3 to 5 miles in front of us across the entire country. So he knows what's coming up. Then we have spotters out in front. It's a big process, man. And
A lot of people don't realize what goes into that.
And I got to
It's
thank my team that helped us out. We probably had 25 people helping us. And that's what it took.
Jesus.
We have
25 people
At least 25 people helping us. And you know,
for like 31 hours straight that were helping you.
I'm running a tablet with all kinds of apps. We got all kinds of countermeasures in the truck.
Oh, yeah.
We got a spreadsheet set up. Every state, every mile, what our hit times are. You got to hit these.
Then
you
you're
know,
hoping you don't
targets.
fucking blow a radiator.
And then you get, you get a mechanical breakdown. You're screwed.
Oh yeah.
And we had nothing.
Bend the fucking push rod and you're 5'3" and you're fucked, right?
The only thing we had, we were coming. It happened in New Mexico. We stopped for fuel. I started the truck back up. We pulled back out. Check engine light was on, and a TPS sensor for the tire pressure was triggered. We're like,
The
oh
TPMS.
no, don't, yeah, TPMS. I'm like, man, don't tell me we're getting a flat. So we ran about 10 or 15 miles. Truck felt fine. I was like, all right, let's pull over. We checked tire. Everything was fine. I shut the truck off, started again. Everything went out. We took off to our rest of the trip. That was
That's
it.
Chevy shit.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Shit happens.
It's all right.
Sometimes you got to reset.
I love it.
But we had a good time, and then Sunday morning, I woke up, got on a plane, flew back to Arizona. Here I am,
I fucking
getting ready
love
for
it.
the next adventure.
I love it.
So, was there an extra tank on the truck or anything?
Yeah, in the bed of the truck, we had 6 extra 15-gallon fuel cells,
Oh, okay.
right? So that was 30, 60, 90. Then you got the stock 20-gallon tanks. That gave you 110 on the fuel. is what
Holy
we had.
shit.
That's a lot of fuel.
2 fuel pumps, redundant fuel system, safety valves, check valves, fuel gauge. I mean, my buddy John, who built the truck, he's also a Bonneville land speed record holder. He's gone 320 miles an hour.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he
Psycho.
holds a 300. He holds a 300 record.
And he
That's
was
crazy.
driving with you?
yeah, it was
That's the
his
guy?
truck. He built it. He set it up, and he dialed in the
I seen
truck.
a picture of you guys on the internet.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was my buddy John.
That's cool. He's been 320.
322, and now he's looking to go 330 this year at Bonneville.
That's fast.
That's
Holy
on, oh, by the
crap.
way, that's on a motorcycle.
That's stupid
It's on,
fast.
it's on a slipstream motorcycle. It's a Hayabusa with a full body around it. Crazy.
What
yeah,
is-
I'm going to Bonneville this year to watch.
Yeah,
it.
what is he running from? That's
Yeah.
what I want to know. Holy shit, man.
Yeah,
like, I respect the adrenaline, but God
he's
damn, man.
he's a speed freak, man.
Yeah.
him, his
You
dad.
gotta have a fucking screw loose. I love it. But yeah, you can't be normal going 330 miles an hour. I love every bit of it, though. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does. So he's doing a run with me in July. We're doing another run from New York. We're doing from New York to San Francisco,
Yeah.
which is after the Cannonball ended in '79. 80, 81, 82, 83, they ran what was called the U.S. Express.
Okay.
And that ran New York to Cali. They ran New York to L.A., and then they ran Long Island to San Francisco. Well, we're recreating the Long Island to San Francisco run with 35 cars. It's an event run, and
Oh.
that's coming up.
Sick. So it's an event speed run?
Yeah, time run,
Oh,
cross
yeah.
country.
110 gallons in that Colorado's a lot. Put that in perspective.
That's a
the
lot of weight.
F650 is 150 gallons, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
You were only 40 gallons shy of that.
Yeah, well, my Corvette has a 20-gallon tank, and I got a 40-gallon auxiliary in the back, so I carry 60 gallons
Oh,
in that thing,
in a
and
vet?
that gives me a 600-mile range.
That's about 480 pounds of fuel because each
7 pounds
each
a gallon.
gallon's like 8 pounds, right?
Seven a gallon.
Okay.
So you had
Fuck.
both tanks. There's a lot of fuel. So I got you know, extra snubbers on the back of the car when the tank is loaded because you need it. Otherwise, it really squats.
Yeah.
So you want to get the fuel out of the back tank as quickly as possible and only transfer what you need from the middle tank to the back tank.
Let me ask you, at an average speed of 90 miles per hour, what kind of MPG are you getting in the LS?
We were getting around in that, at 90, we were getting probably somewhere around 12. At 115 to 125, we were getting like 7. We were sucking so much
I
fuel.
bet you were watching the fucking gauge, huh?
We were sucking so much fuel at 130 that we were filling the tank from the auxiliary to the main, and we couldn't get the needle to move because it was sucking faster than we could get fuel in it.
It was
Shit.
sucking faster than you could pump it from the fucking auxiliary.
I ran
I
from
love it.
I ran from Kingman to Victorville on the I-10 at 128 miles an hour for 2 hours, just the whole way, because we were
To the
trying to
floor.
we were trying to make up time. Yeah,
And that was
Jesus
what was that?
Christ.
That was max speed on that truck then?
yeah
128?
130 was it, because then you start going to the rev limiter and you were done. So 130 was it, and
But it had more.
yeah,
But rev limiter.
but the rev limiter knocked you down.
I gotcha.
You know, and we lost probably an hour and 10 minutes due to weather in Ohio, well, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Missouri. We were in rain for 5 hours, and it killed us for like an hour and 10 minutes.
Huh.
You know, if we wouldn't have had that rain, we probably could have been a 30-hour run.
Really?
Yeah.
So yeah, because that.
Our goal was sub 30, and we gave it up at the beginning. We just couldn't make it up.
So
Couldn't
how
make it.
fast were you going in the rain?
In the rain, we were still running, you know, anywhere from 85 to 110
God, that's fucking scary.
in the rain.
That's scary in the
We
wet
had
roads.
good, yeah, we had good tires on it, had Pirellis
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah, I
The
get
thing
it.
stuck. It stuck pretty good.
All right.
It was good. We had a good time.
Fuck
I
yeah,
mean-
that sounds amazing.
It's a fun. It's a
It's
fun.
a
It's a
rush.
fun event. Good hobby.
And
Good
you,
hobby.
and you did that drive with a psycho that's fixing to go over 100 or 319 miles an hour.
He's already
So,
gone
yeah.
320. Now he wants to go 330.
Yeah, so I mean, just the fact in which he's over 150 after that, I'm pretty much, yeah, you know what, you go ahead and take the wheel. Jesus ain't got shit on you, bro.
209
So-
is the fastest I've ever gone on land.
Jesus Christ.
I had a Viper. We were going to Kingman, and I did 209 on my way to Kingman.
I've been 164. That was on my 2005 CBR 600 that I bought brand new. But it tapped out at 164 from the factory.
Yep.
Fastest I
That's
ever been
fast.
in a car.
That's fast,
That's
man.
fast as fuck.
Once you start going over 100, 120 miles an hour, you're flying.
Oh yeah.
That's
So, you guys are both awake the whole time for this cannonball run, right?
Yeah, we don't sleep.
Okay.
We don't sleep.
What do you talk about when you're going that fast down the highway?
Oh, we were having conversations about
Just
everything.
Shooting the shit like
Yeah,
this.
You know what it is? Once you start going along and you kind of settle in and you're doing 125 or 123, I mean, I had the cruise control locked at 125. You just
Gets comfortable.
the speed, everything that passes just starts to slow down. Now you feel like you're just driving along and you get comfortable. You just have a regular conversation. You're eating, you're snacking. You know, he's looking at all the electronics in the car. I'm focusing on driving.
Yeah.
But you can have a conversation. You can talk.
Yeah.
You can talk and you kind of settle in. The weirdest thing is when you're doing that for a while and you got to, get off and get fuel or something and you drop it down to 60, 70 miles an hour.
Oh, it's slow.
Dude, you feel like you can open the door and just step out. Right? I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. It's like you can open the door and step out.
When you stopped, did you feel like you were still moving?
No, it all comes back to normal.
I used to get that when I was driving Lyft all night and I was being in the car for 12 hours. At the end of the night, pulling back up to my house and getting out, walking up the driveway was always weird to me. It
You feel like you're still moving?
yeah, it felt like I was still moving in a car, but I was like
I get that feeling when I get off my boat.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I get off my
I
boat
used to get that after driving
and
12
I still
hours.
feel like I'm going across the lake on my boat.
Oh yeah. So I used to feel the same in the Lyft car. I felt like
Yeah.
I was still cruising along.
Yeah.
I love driving. Very
I do.
therapeutic.
I do. I drive all the time,
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah, I
anywhere.
fucking love it.
I'm
I've
going
always
to
been
I'm
the
going to
driver.
Atlanta next week. I'm driving back from Atlanta. I'm flying out, picking up a car, driving back.
What are you picking up?
I bought a 1994 GMC Typhoon,
Shut the
turbo, all-wheel drive. You know what it is?
You.
Black.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, I've been wanting one for a while. I got a deal on it from a buddy of mine. He's got relocated on his job. He's got to sell it. He's moving to
What
Seattle.
are you
He's
gonna
getting ready
sell
to
it
come.
for?
That I'll probably put up for 29 grand. It's a nice truck.
God, those are badass.
You'll see it next weekend. I'll have it back here.
It's the 3800 V6 supercharged.
No, those are
right?
4.3.
That is a 4.3.
Yeah, the Typhoons and the Cyclones and the Turbo Trans Ams were 4.3s. The
What had
Grand
the
Nationals
38?
were
Oh,
3.8s.
Okay, Grand National.
Yeah.
So God, I love those, man. I gotta see that. Can you take me for a ride in it when you get it back?
Absolutely. I'll have it back here next
I
week.
want to drive that fucking thing. Can I drive it?
You can drive it. I'll bring it
Holy
by.
shit.
Yeah. I'm flying out next Thursday, and then Friday morning, getting in it and driving back. I'll be back Saturday night.
Let me know when you get back.
Yeah, hell
those I've always wanted. I've never even been. I've seen them.
Yeah.
Super rare cars.
And
Never been
what's
in
nice
one.
about them is that they got a back seat. You
Yeah.
know, unlike the Cyclone that's only a pickup. The Typhoon was like a two-door S10
It's
Blazer.
the S10 Blazer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
My ex-stepdad had a S10 Blazer. Well, the GMC Jimmy.
GMC Jimmy, yeah.
Yeah, it was a blue and white, with the blue interior.
Yep.
That thing was cool, but it was a two-door.
I always
they're
like
badass.
two-door Jimmys and S10s.
Yeah, they're badass.
Especially like a lowered two-door S10. You put
Yeah.
a small block in it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in the hot setup, everybody used to put like mid-80 Corvette wheels on them.
Yeah.
You're right, like from a C4 Corvette.
Uh-huh.
And a buddy of mine had an all red interior C4 Corvette, small block, and that thing was just bitching, man. We built that like in '88, when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and it was great. It was great.
Yeah, dude, you're getting a fucking Typhoon. Fuck. We might have to talk on that Typhoon.
I'll bring it by.
We might have to. God, I'm probably gonna fall in love with that fucking stupid thing.
Where the hell are you gonna park that one?
What?
Where the hell are you gonna park that one?
Oh, in my living room. I got that fucking back door that opens the whole fucking. I can get it. Got the RV gate. I can put it in the fucking living room. I'll drive it right into that bitch. I don't know what the Queen would say though.
I'm sure she'd have a problem with that.
Yeah, she's
Oh
not.
yeah,
gonna,
she'd love that thing sitting in the living room, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I'd put it somewhere cool.
I'm just kind of curious how you're gonna maneuver around the pool.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I got that pool gate now.
Fuck the gate, the pool.
Yeah, true.
Pool
Have to
fence
do
comes
like
out
a-
easy.
I'd do like a 3-wheel motion or something. We'll figure it out.
Hey,
Get
if there's
some
a
2x4s.
will, there's a way.
I'll just sleep in the motherfucker. All right.
There
How
you
about that? I'll live in it.
All right.
So how many miles on it?
It's got. I think he's got right at 100. Right
All
at
right.
100.
So it's been driven.
It's been driven.
Yeah.
It was in. Now here's the thing. It was in Japan for about 10 years. The guy that owned it in Japan was a Japanese country music star. He was like the.
They love country music over there.
All right, this guy in Japan that
I thought
owned
they
it
just
was,
love karaoke.
was the Kenny Rogers of Japan.
Really?
Who owned it? And I'm trying to get more information on this guy, but it was in Japan.
Is the original owner?
No, he bought it in like the late 90s, brought it to Japan, and then it came back out of Japan in the early 2000s, and then my buddy Rusty got it. And then he's had it for like almost 20 years. But like in the early 2000s, this like Japanese country Kenny Rogers singer owned it. And I'm trying to get the information on him. And he thinks he has something with it. He goes, Joe, I'll find it. He goes,
That's
I have
badass.
it. I have it. But
I
the
gotta
guy-
hear. I gotta hear about this fucking guy. We gotta do a story on him.
I got to find out who the country Kenny Rogers Japanese guy was.
Oh, I fucking love it.
So that's kind
I've
of
heard about this guy on the radio.
Have you?
Yeah, they've talked about on Holmberg. They've talked about him in the past. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look that shit up. That's funny. That's some funny
He
shit.
was
right
Kenny
there.
Rogers of Japan.
That's fucking awesome.
Right?
Hell yeah.
So we got mini bike news.
Mini bike news.
You got how was Sunday Fun Day?
Sunday Fun Day was good. We had the film crew out there for a little bit. They didn't make the whole way. They got super beat. So these guys are like regular morning LA people, right? They come out here and they switch their whole schedule over to my schedule, because they want to get the real documentary, and they were just fucking toast, right? These guys were just beat. We lost them 4 fucking times on Sunday Fun Day.
Were they just following you like
Yeah,
in their car?
they had a Ford Maverick, the truck,
yeah.
and so they were following us, but they just kept. And I told him, he kept stopping at the lights. I said, this is fucking Phoenix, man. We don't stop at red lights, man. Just go through. Look both ways and just fucking drive through. But anyways, Sunday Funday was good. We had a great fucking time, except for when we got down to the Blade, the prostitutes down there were not nice to us at all. I don't know if I was trying to talk to them. I was trying to get some footage with them, but I don't know if like the pimp was watching or what, but every time we pulled up, turned their backs and they would walk. They didn't want to have nothing to do with us.
Yeah, well, you know what it is? They probably didn't want to be on camera.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I was thinking.
they got some issues
They
or
see the
whatever
camera.
outstanding.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, there's baby daddy issues, there's warrants, there's all that kind of shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you can kind of understand, I guess, why they didn't want to do anything.
Yeah. I know there's a ride going on. I don't think there's anything going on currently.
Wednesday, there's a wing to the wing place or
Wing
something.
Wednesday.
Wing
Yeah, that's
Wednesday.
going
But that's
on
tonight.
today. Or tonight.
Oh, that's
They
tonight.
did
That's right.
Taco
Today's
Tuesday
Wednesday.
Tonight's the seventh.
yesterday. Look it up for me, Matt, real quick. Thanks, Matt.
Got
I don't have my phone with me.
I got a 602 mini bike riders and a Arizona Midtown riders. They got a joined
collab
ride
ride
on
going?
May 18th, and I got another one on June 12th. Check it out. It's on
we
the
still got a
Kinghillbilly
bit.
page.
We could talk about that next week. Well,
Right.
so we'll say it now. So 602 and Midtown Minis is doing a ride May 18th, you said?
May 18th.
What
yeah.
time?
It says meetups 5 p.m. Kickstands up at 6 p.m.
Where's the meetup?
Metro Center.
How many bikes they usually get?
I don't know.
It ain't like the Saturday Night 100.
No, I don't think I've ever been to one of the. I don't think I've ever been to one of the rides that they actually hosted. Oh, I totally forgot. Is that the little girl? Okay. Here, let's shout that out real quick. Actually, we need to shout that out. So May 10th. What was that? Saturday?
My birthday.
Hey,
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Joe.
That's my birthday. Saturday,
Happy
May 10th.
happy
Thank you,
birthday,
guys.
Happy
So they're doing a Cars for Hartley, and I believe this is a little girl that has cancer. But May 10th, 2025, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at El Mirage Elementary School. They're doing a 50-50 drawing. They're trying to raise money for her. So
cool.
if anybody's got a minute from 8 a.m. to noon, show up. It's a $20 entry. Little thing they got going on. I think the proceeds are all going to her.
Was it a car show?
Yeah.
Car show?
Looks like it says cars, trucks, motorcycle, and side-by-sides. Anything with wheels is welcome.
Oh, that's cool.
So just show the fuck up at El Mirage Elementary School, May 10th, Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. Show up for Hartley.
Cool. Matt, you said Doug has a ride?
Doug's doing Friday Night Fun Ride this week. If you need details, get with Doug Gauthier. He will hook you up with details. I don't know if he made an official event. I looked at the event. Nobody ever makes a fucking event. I can't stress. Oh, Matt does. I can't stress this enough.
That's just because he's here.
I love to just go in and click on the events tab. That's what it's for, and it shows everything. If you don't make an official event, we gotta scroll back 7 fucking days. We can't find the ride.
Yeah, you got to find it then.
Make an
otherwise-
event, please. If you want to, anybody's welcome to on the Kinghillbilly page. It's an open forum. Make an event for whatever you want.
Or hit us up directly, DM us, whatever.
Yeah, hit me up, message me. I'll shout it out, your ride. But yeah, 602 minis, and that's May 18th, though. So we'll shout it out again next week. But I think that's really all that's going on. And then obviously we got Sunday Fun Day, an ongoing ride. By the way, Sunday Fun Day is going to be late this week. Sunday's going to be 101 fucking degrees outside with a low of 75. So, well, take a fucking nap if you're coming to Sunday Fun Day, because it's going to be a late one. Because if it's 80 degrees, I'm not going outside. That's too much for me. So,
Yeah, it's supposed to be 105 Saturday and Sunday.
oh yeah. So
Oh,
I'll look at the
yeah.
weather.
101 by Friday.
But we're not doing this 8 p.m. meetup right when the sun goes down. It's still going to be 100 fucking degrees. I'm not doing that. It's probably going to be 11:30 at midnight ride. So if you want to be a little midnight ride Sunday night, come on out. We're going to have a good fucking time. Anything else you need to add, JP?
No.
Are we
I'm
out of
good.
time?
I don't know, Matt. How are we?
We got about 6 minutes.
We got 6 fucking minutes.
6 minutes.
What do you want to talk about for 6 minutes, Joe? I'll leave it up to you, special guest. Tell me a 6-minute story that's entertaining.
A 6-minute story that's entertaining. All right, let's see.
You got plenty
I got plenty of stories, man. I got plenty of stories. Well,
until we put them on the spot.
until you put me on the spot, and then I got to think of a story.
Yeah.
Well, what do I got going on? Gave you a little rundown of what I got going on. Going to Atlanta next week. Buying that car, coming back. Well, last week in New York, let me tell you something. I had a blast in New York. I haven't been back in 2 years. And I used to go back
Where
every
are you
year.
from?
Long Island.
You're on Long Island.
Long
okay,
Island,
okay.
yeah. Grew up in a town called Massapequa, out in the middle of Long Island, Nassau County. And,
I knew it was the East Coast, but I was gonna say Jersey, but then I was like, nah.
yeah,
He doesn't have
New York.
he doesn't have a shitty enough attitude to be from Jersey.
I'll tell you, I'm going to give a shout out. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give a shout out.
Shout 'em out.
I follow a lot of food stuff on Instagram, right?
All right.
Especially East Coast delis. There's a
Oh.
deli called Parkwood Deli. Roger, all right? He's in
need that
Bergen, New
pillow again.
Jersey. I've been following the guy for a year. He's got a good Instagram channel, good Facebook page. He puts these videos out.
Parkwood?
Parkwood Deli.
Okay.
So while I was out there last week, I went to Parkwood Deli, saw the guy. The food was fantastic, typical New York deli, sandwiches like that. And while I was there, me and my buddy John, who I was with, we ended up doing a video with him for his Instagram page. It hasn't come out yet. When we were talking to him, I was like, where are you guys from? I said, well, Phoenix, Arizona. He's from Elko, Nevada. He goes, you came out here? I'm like, dude, I've been following you for a year. I said, I'm visiting out here. I wanted to come in. He's like, all right, let's do a video. So he gets his girl out with the camera, and, he did the whole thing where he makes the sandwich, cuts it, does the reveal, talks to us. It was
Oh, I
really
love
cool.
it.
We had a good time. So it hasn't dropped yet on his Instagram or Facebook page.
This
There's
is
only a couple
Parkwood
days
Deli?
ago. Parkwood Deli,
I'm gonna
Bergen,
go
New
follow it.
Jersey.
I love me a nice fucking deli, man. Nice
Great
family-owned
deli.
deli.
And pizza. He
Oh,
does
really?
both.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Place is killer. Killer place.
What kind of sandwich did you get?
I got, I'll tell you what I got. I got salami, provolone, mozzarella, roasted peppers, oil, vinegar, a little salt and pepper on a nice semolina hero.
Ooh.
And it was like that thick.
Ooh.
It was like that thick. It was crazy.
How's the pricing?
It wasn't bad. We got 2 sandwiches, a couple of drinks, and everything. It was like $30.
Fucking
not
Not
A.
bad at all.
For fresh.
And free T-shirts.
Oh.
He gave us each a T-shirt because
Fuck.
we
Pretty
did the
sick.
video.
So you paid for a fucking T-shirt. You got fucking meal, man. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, while I was back east, I hit my favorite pizzeria, which is L&B Spumoni Gardens in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. I go out on Long Island, go to All American Burger out in Massapequa. That's where I grew up. Then you got to have a breakfast sandwich in New York, and the breakfast sandwich in New York is a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll, salt, pepper, butter, on a Kaiser roll, 2 eggs over easy, a little runny. That's the best breakfast in the world.
That's the only way to do
There's
it.
one place here in Arizona that makes it. There's a place called Buongiorno Bagels in Gilbert. 2 guys are from Jersey. I think we need to take a ride out there one day on the bikes maybe.
Good.
And they make a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll like in New York. The guys are from back east. I haven't been there yet, but I keep hearing about them.
Really.
I'm a food guy, man. I chase food.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
I'm more of a cheap guy. I'm filling myself up with whatever's the cheapest. I've always been that way, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I love some good fucking food, man, but I usually don't go out of my way for it. But
Hey, hangover hoagies when we go on a ride.
oh god,
that place is off the hook.
amazing. But
Off
I
the
would
hook.
love to go to this breakfast bar. Are they open early?
Yeah, they're open early.
Yeah.
They're open early. Yeah, Buongiorno Bagels in Gilbert.
So what, like 5, 6 a.m. probably?
Probably 6 a.m. I think they open up. Because, bagel shops start making bagels at 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
So they can start serving them and get them out by 6 o'clock.
We need to do something. At least just drive out there. Fuck. I mean, we don't even have to fucking ride. I just want to try it. Now,
Yeah, I just love
I
food.
want to go with you though, because I want to make sure I do it the right way.
The right way, yeah. It's
Yeah,
got to be
see.
prepped right. Bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, butter. No ketchup. You can't put ketchup on an egg sandwich. People do it. Ketchup is overpowering, and you don't taste anything but ketchup. The butter gives it
I
that nice,
put
smooth
ketchup
flavor.
on
I know you put ketchup on everything.
I put ranch on everything too.
I put that shit on everything.
I
All right.
fucking love it.
You put
But-
ketchup on your steak?
No.
no.
Okay, then you don't put
No.
ketchup on everything.
And
Huh?
I don't-
I know people that do, man. That is nasty.
So I only eat.
An old buddy of mine, he was from New York
got a buddy
too,
of mine
and he
does
put
it. I'm like,
fucking
dude,
and I'm
what are
like,
you doing?
motherfucker.
I don't
What
mean
are
to
you
sound
doing?
bougie, but I only eat fillets. I'm just not going to eat anything else. I don't like chewing meat. When I was younger,
Yeah, you
we
don't like
always
eating
got
shit.
cheap cuts of meat, and you just had to
chew it, yeah.
and it was awful. And so, if I go to Costco, you know, they got the nice pack of fillets for 40, 50 bucks. You get 4 or 5 of them, and it's just, they're amazing. But I don't put nothing on it because the fillet is just so fucking, you know,
I like a good ribeye. I like a good Texas ribeye.
Oh, see, I like the porterhouse, you know.
Yeah,
if I could
porterhouse
get
is good,
the,
too.
you know, the New York strip with
Yeah.
the fillet. Oh my god! But I use a little olive oil and you know salt and pepper, and then grill that motherfucker up, and
Yep.
that's flavorful enough. I don't need ketchup on the fucking steak or ranch.
I got a couple steaks marinating right now for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ribeye, you said?
Couple ribeyes, couple Texas cut ribeyes thick. I got to
Yeah.
marinate. I do a heavy coat of salt, top and bottom, and the salt basically pulls some of the moisture out of the steak,
Yeah.
tenderizes the
Well,
steak.
it's basically trying to preserve it.
Yep,
You know?
and then
Yeah.
and then grill it, and it's perfect. It's perfect.
Fucking A.
That'll be tomorrow night's dinner.
You're
I
making
got
me
'em set.
hungry as
I know.
fuck. I haven't ate yet. It's about breakfast time for me.
Yeah, I honestly I didn't eat yet tonight either. I've been running around and I came right here. I got to go into QT and get a couple of a couple egg rolls.
Fucking
There you
A.
go.
Those egg rolls are the best.
You need to watch that video about the sauce that guy told me. You make your own sauce here.
What do you mix?
It's in my fucking video. I got the recipe. This guy messaged me. Cooking with Cash is his name on TikTok. But it's like grape jelly, lemon juice, a bunch of it. It's fucking off
All the packets of shit in the rack,
Yeah,
right? You
pretty
just-
much. Yeah, it's off the fucking chain, man. I
All
made
right.
a video about it. It was fucking great. You got to check him out. Cooking with Cash.
I'll look it out.
He lives in Tempe, I think, but he told me about this secret egg roll recipe sauce, and it was. I tried it, and I was like, "Holy shit, man!"
I probably eat 8 or 10 of those egg rolls a week because we're at
Yeah.
QT. We're at QT right here on 19th Avenue. My shop is
Yeah,
1,000 feet away, so I'm always
yeah.
here for gas,
Yep.
something to drink, and every day I get a couple egg
make
rolls.
the fucking sauce, man.
I'll look at the video. I'll make the sauce.
Yep.
I will definitely do that.
I'm gonna
yeah.
send you his video. 'Cause
Yeah.
He describes honestly because I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, "Holy shit!" I was so fucking impressed with this goddamn.
Yeah,
egg
send it
roll
to me. I
sauce.
want to try it. I wanna
It's
try
sweet and spicy. It is fucking amazing with a little bit of tang.
Cool.
It's fucking good.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
good?
if we don't shut this down, I could go on for the next 2 fucking hours, you know?
You got
AC
any?
cooled off, we're good.
You have any social media you want to fucking shout out for people to hit you up? Or
Yeah, you can check me out. My the RP Motor Cars on YouTube, and then you got Joe the Hat on Facebook, and then Joe Petrelli on Facebook. Joe the Hat was my old name when I was doing a reality show 10 years ago.
A reality show?
Yeah,
That's fucking
I did
dope.
that car reality show on Discovery Channel.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Lords of the Car Hordes with Rick Dorr and Chuck Palumbo.
Fucking A.
You know, we go in and people had like 20, 30 cars. They were going to restore them all at one time. They don't. We convinced them to sell some to fund the project of restoring another car. And I did that show 2014. That was a lot of fun.
Wow.
That was a lot of fun.
I can't wait for my
Awesome.
first reality show. This is my reality show.
Hey,
Right.
We're on it right now, motherfuckers.
I had
This
somebody
is
approach
real.
me out of nowhere when I got that deal. They just,
Yeah.
sent me a message, and I did a screen test on the computer from some production company in England. And
Yeah,
then
to
3
make sure
months
you
later,
weren't
we're filming
completely
the show.
illiterate, you know?
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
Way cool.
saw another pilot that I did for CNBC that never went anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's how they found me and my business partner, and that's how we made it work.
I fucking love it.
You never know. Life is about, spontaneity and adventures, man. Stuff just comes out. You never know what's going to happen, but just take advantage and everything gets thrown at you.
Oh, it's a wild ride, and I love it. I love every bit of it, man. Honestly, if you look at all the good things that life fucking brings just out of the fucking blue, and you don't look at it as a negative thing, because you can really find good in everything. You really can, and
That's right.
you
That's
can
right.
really have a fucking fun time out here. Like I was telling those guys doing the documentary, and it was just like, dude, the world's my playground, man.
That's what you
I'm
see
just
the way.
out here
Me
fucking
too.
playing, man.
I
I'm
just
having
have
a
fun
great
every
time.
day.
Yeah.
I work, I travel, I have fun. That's what I do.
I couldn't imagine not having fun. If I wasn't having fun every day, like, it would just be an awful fucking place.
Like these people that go to work 9 to 5, grind it out, and they're fucking miserable.
Miserable.
And we're not miserable. We like to have fun. Listen,
Fucking
don't
A.
put off tomorrow what you can do today, because you'll
That's
regret
it.
it day after
That's
tomorrow.
it. You might not wake up.
You
So
may-
just
you'll
fucking
wake up
party.
dead.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right. It was a good time.
Good
Peace
job.
out, everybody.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate
Thanks,
you
Joe.
being here.
No
man.
problem, brother.
Fuck
Thank
yeah.
you.
Anytime.
Hell yeah.
First episode, right?
Third episode.
Third episode.
Yeah.
First guest.
First guy.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Riding mini bikes on the edge of night. JP at the throttle grinning tight. King with the Pepsi, fuel for the soul. Gas station dreams, we're out of control. QT light shine, party never ends. Scratch that lotto card, cash to spend. We're the realest dudes online, no regret. Wi-Fi legends you won't forget. Kicking up dust on a midnight ride. Talking big ideas, never gotta hide. Cans in our hands, crown on his head. Laughing through the chaos, full steam ahead. QT light shine, party never ends. Scratch that lotto card, cash to spend. We're the realest dudes online, no regret. Wi-Fi legends you won't forget. Yeah, popping bottles at Pump 4, calling the crew. Flat tires, no worries, we got something to do. Dollars in the jar, big wins to get. Life tastes better with a Pepsi sip. QT light shine, party never ends. Scratch that lotto card, cash to spend. We're the realest dudes online, no regret. Wi-Fi legends you won't forget. What life you led, you won't forget. You won't forget. You won't forget it. You won't forget it.
Confidence is a preference for the habitual voyeur of what is known as. A morning suit can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known as. John's got brewer's fruit, he gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons. They love a bit of him. Who's that gut lord marching? You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise.
All the people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand through their hard life. Know what I mean?
I get up when I want, except on Wednesdays when I get rudely awakened by the dustman. I put my trousers on, have a cup of tea, and I think about leaving the house. I feed the pigeons, I sometimes feed the sparrows too. It gives me a sense of enormous well-being. And then I'm happy for the rest of the day. Safe in the knowledge there will always be a bit of my heart